No, I do not think that it is me disproportionately drawing from the system to suggest that there be public policing. I think that it's a creative argument. It's a new one. I'll give you that, and I'll try to work out more if that's what you're asking me to do.
So Ben, you were, of course, a man of minute stature. You came from more than what, 5'4", 137 pounds. In a system without government providing services like security, conflict resolution, police, I could easily envision a scenario in which you're literally being eaten by larger men as a pallet collision between courses. So now, when clearly in any reality, you rely heavily on direct or indirect third-party physical protection of your life and property, and that happens to be the one government service, the only one that you're vocal in supporting is an absolute necessity. The government exists solely to, quote your words here, protect you from other people. You've said government should provide security and conflict resolution, and that's it. Unstated, just how you arrived at this government should provide formulation. One that necessarily includes you forcing someone else's labor and forcing someone else to pay for it. The fact is there are many people who do just fine in a stateless society, be capable of protecting themselves without government security. And so the thing is, here you are, a rather petite individual, clearly leeching off the government program Law and Order, saying others should be forced to pay to protect your life and your property. So my question to you, Ben, is given that tiny fellows like you benefit from this coerced payment, yet you condemn the needs of others to differ from your own as somehow encroaching on your freedoms, just how is this not the height of hypocrisy and when your entire philosophy of living in government falls apart? Is it not, in truth, only limited to what Ben Shapiro personally needs for himself?
So listen, I enjoy Ben Shapiro's short and petite joke as much as any other person. But a couple of quick things. First of all, just as a matter of fact, I should explain that I do expend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on my own personal security. So if the idea is that I'm leeching off the government, no, I am definitely paying for my own personal security. If the idea is that when it comes to policing, the idea of police is that police is a public good. Okay, the description of a public good in economics is a good that is non-rivalrous and non-excludable, meaning a good that cannot be denied to anybody who is within its purview, and also cannot be excluded for anybody who is within its purview. The fact is that when it comes to leeching, if you were to consider a public good by the amount of what I pay in and what I get out, in terms of taxes, I pay in vastly more than many people who benefit from the services of the police department. But the point of having a police department is that the police department is supposed to protect the community, meaning that they shouldn't be picking and choosing the houses on my street that they protect, because that has bleed-over effects and externalities, including the safety level on my street. So, no, I do not think that it is me disproportionately drawing from the system to suggest that there be public policing. I think that it's a creative argument. It's a new one. I'll give you that, and I'll try to work out more if that's what you're asking me to do. I'll try to clean it up, bro. Okay, next.